There are 16 types of yogurts on the market today. 16. You see them every time you walk down the dairy aisle. Greek, low-fat, frozen, protein, soy, almond, probiotic, whipped, light, flavored, organic, Icelandic, lactose-free, drinkable, kid-friendly, and even gut-boosting yogurts. But here's the shocking truth. Out of all 16, only 4 are truly good for you after 60, and the rest are slowly wrecking your gut, hormones, and metabolism. Yogurt was never meant to be dessert. It was medicine, a fermented, living food used for thousands of years to heal digestion, strengthen bones, and support the immune system. But when the dairy industry realized people feared fat and loved flavor, they rewrote the recipe. They stripped out the natural fat, killed the living bacteria through overpasteurization, and replaced them with sugar, gums, and synthetic cultures that don't survive beyond the stomach. The result? The modern healthy yogurt that accelerates inflammation, weakens muscles, and leaves seniors tired, bloated, and nutrient deficient. In this video, we're uncovering the 4 worst yogurts you should never touch after 60, and the 4 you must eat daily if you want to keep your gut young, your bones strong, and your energy alive. And stick around, because number 2 on this list shocked even doctors. It's been proven to reverse gut damage in as little as 3 weeks. Reference links and scientific sources are available in the description below. Check them out if you love seeing the real data behind what you eat. Before we dive in, here's a quick question. How old are you, and where are you watching from? Do you eat yogurt every morning or skip it altogether? Tell us below. We read, react, and personally reply to every single comment, like it's a story we've been waiting to hear. Now, without any further ado, let's start with number 4 worst yogurt in our countdown. A yogurt that looks innocent but secretly triggers inflammation every time you open the lid. Number 4. Low-fat fruit yogurts. Here's the shocking part. The low-fat fruit yogurt that promises heart health is one of the most deceptive products in the dairy aisle. When manufacturers strip yogurt of fat, they also strip it of taste and texture. To fix that, they load it with sugar, corn syrup, or artificial sweeteners like sucralose, and the result is a metabolic time bomb for seniors. A Harvard study published in Circulation found that older adults who consumed low-fat dairy daily had a 56% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes than those who ate full-fat yogurt. Why? Because without natural fat, your body digests the sugar too quickly, causing insulin spikes and sudden drops in energy. Your muscles need stable blood sugar to repair themselves. When that sugar constantly spikes and crashes, your body starts storing fat instead of using it for strength. Over time, this leads to what doctors call anabolic resistance. Your muscles stop responding to protein properly. That's one reason why many seniors keep losing muscle even if they eat well. The fat in traditional yogurt actually slows digestion, helping your body absorb calcium, vitamin D, and protein more effectively. At a quiet breakfast table in Ohio, 68-year-old Ruth stirred her light berry yogurt every morning, convinced she was making the heart-healthy choice. But after months, her doctor warned her that her triglycerides had doubled. She was stunned. How could something fat-free make her gain fat? The answer was in the sugar, almost 25 grams per serving, hidden under names like fructose concentrate and natural flavor. If you're over 60, you don't need less fat. You need the right kind of fat. Real, full-fat yogurt keeps you fuller longer, stabilizes energy, and supports hormone health, especially for seniors losing muscle and bone density. Low-fat yogurt may sound safe, but it's a wolf in a white plastic cup. Now, what's even more dangerous than sugar-packed yogurt? The next one looks creamy, luxurious, and rich, but its hidden contents can wreck your gut and joints faster than you think. Number 3. Flavored Greek yogurts. Greek yogurt has become the symbol of clean eating, but here's the dark side. Most flavored Greek yogurts contain more additives and gums than real dairy. The thick texture you love often comes from carrageenan, a seaweed-derived thickener that can cause gut inflammation. In a 2017 Food and Chemical Toxicology review, carrageenan was shown to trigger intestinal swelling and disrupt the gut lining in older adults and those with weakened digestion. For seniors, that's a disaster waiting to happen. Your gut lining isn't just a wall, It's a filter that decides what enters your bloodstream. Once it's inflamed, particles of food and bacteria start leaking into the blood, a condition known as leaky gut. This sets off immune reactions that can cause fatigue, joint pain, and even brain fog. Many seniors think they're just getting old, but they're actually dealing with chronic inflammation from foods like flavored Greek yogurt. 71-year-old Frank from Arizona loved his blueberry protein Greek cup after workouts. "It makes me feel strong," he told his wife, until his digestion started collapsing. His doctor later discovered severe bloating, reduced microbiome diversity, and early signs of irritable bowel syndrome. What caused it? The so-called natural blueberry flavor, which wasn't from blueberries at all, but synthetic esters mixed with preservatives like potassium sorbate. Add to that the ultra-high protein content, often boosted by added milk powders, and your kidneys take the hit. Older kidneys process protein more slowly, especially when paired with low hydration. Greek yogurt also removes nearly all lactose and calcium from the whey, leaving it less balanced for bone health compared to traditional yogurt. In one American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study, adults who ate sweetened Greek yogurt daily had higher C-reactive protein levels, a marker of inflammation, than those who consumed plain varieties. And if you think that's bad, the next yogurt on this list doesn't just harm your gut, it can quietly poison your hormones every morning without you noticing. Number 2. Artificial protein yogurts. These modern fitness yogurts might look impressive with words like 20 grams of protein and zero sugar plastered on the cup, but here's the truth. Many of them are barely yogurt at all. They're ultra-processed blends of milk protein concentrate, gelatin, and artificial sweeteners that have been stripped of the live cultures that make real yogurt beneficial. A 2021 study from the Journal of Food Composition and Analysis revealed that over 60% of protein yogurts contain fewer than 10 to the power of 4 live probiotic colonies per gram, far below the level needed to support gut health. Compare that to traditional fermented yogurts, which contain up to 10 to the power of 9. That's a million times more living bacteria. Without those probiotics, you're not feeding your microbiome, you're just eating lab-modified protein pudding. When you're over 60, your gut bacteria diversity is already shrinking. Artificial sweeteners like acesulfame K and sucralose, common in these yogurts, act like antibiotics, killing off good bacteria that protect against inflammation and disease. In a cell metabolism study, older adults consuming artificial sweeteners for just 2 weeks showed measurable gut dysbiosis, meaning their bacterial balance shifted toward the harmful kind associated with metabolic disorders. During a doctor visit in California, 66-year-old Leonard proudly shared that he replaced breakfast with zero-sugar protein yogurt. But within months, he noticed fatigue, dizziness, and irregular bowel movements. His stool test showed severe microbial imbalance. The yogurt's sweetener blend had sterilized his gut. If you're after protein, real fermented dairy or kefir provides it naturally with bioavailable calcium and B vitamins. Protein yogurts might seem like progress, but they're Frankenstein foods, engineered for shelf life, not your health span. And now we reach the most shocking one of all. A yogurt that's still recommended by some doctors, but has quietly been linked to hormonal imbalance and nerve inflammation in seniors. This one will truly make you rethink everything you thought you knew about healthy dairy. But before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 1. Frozen yogurt. Frozen yogurt might sound harmless, even refreshing, but for seniors, it's one of the most misleading healthy desserts ever sold. The name itself tricks you. You think it's just chilled yogurt with probiotics and calcium. But here's the catch. Most frozen yogurts have no live cultures left at all once they're processed. The freezing, pasteurization, and flavoring destroy nearly every beneficial bacterium that real yogurt offers. What you're left with is often nothing more than sugary, dairy-flavored ice cream in disguise. A 2018 analysis from the Journal of Dairy Science tested 20 commercial frozen yogurts and found that over 70% contained fewer than 10 to the power of 4 colony-forming units of live bacteria per gram, compared to 10 to the power of 8 to 10 to the power of 9 in regular yogurt. That's a millionfold difference, meaning your gut bacteria get almost zero benefit. Instead, you get sugar, lots of it. A single serving can pack up to 35 grams of added sugar, spiking insulin and fueling belly fat, which is especially dangerous for seniors with slower metabolisms and reduced muscle mass. Here's the real problem. High sugar intake triggers inflammation, damages arteries, and feeds harmful gut microbes that weaken your immune system. For someone over 60, that's not just about weight. It's about higher risk of type 2 diabetes, brain fog, and chronic fatigue. Worse, many fat-free frozen yogurts replace cream with emulsifiers and gums like carboxymethyl cellulose, which the Nature journal linked to gut permeability, a fancy way of saying it can make your gut leak toxins into your bloodstream. At a mall in Texas, 69-year-old Elaine treated herself to a low-fat vanilla froyo every Sunday after church. Within a year, she noticed her knees swelling, her energy crashing, and her digestion slowing down. Her doctor later explained it wasn't aging. It was the inflammation caused by her healthy treat. Now let's flip the script, because the next part of this list reveals the 4 yogurts you should eat daily to restore your gut, your strength, and your youth from the inside out. Number 4. Goat milk yogurt. If there's one yogurt that deserves a quiet comeback in senior diets, it's goat milk yogurt. For decades, it was overshadowed by cow's milk products, but science now shows that goat milk is easier to digest, richer in nutrients, and far gentler on aging stomachs. What makes it special isn't just its creamy texture, it's the structure of its proteins and fats. Goat milk contains smaller fat globules and a softer curd, which means your digestive system doesn't have to work as hard to break it down. For seniors with weak digestion, that can make the difference between bloating and comfort. A 2020 study in the Journal of Dairy Science found that goat milk yogurt improved calcium absorption by 25% compared to cow milk yogurt, largely due to its higher bioavailability of minerals like magnesium and phosphorus. That's critical after 60, when calcium absorption drops naturally and bone loss accelerates. The same study showed that goat yogurt also raised beneficial gut bacteria like Lactobacillus acidophilus, the exact strain responsible for strengthening immunity and reducing inflammation. In a small mountain village in Greece, 74-year-old Nikos swore by his daily bowl of homemade goat yogurt drizzled with honey. Doctors were stunned. His bone density matched that of someone 20 years younger. His secret wasn't supplements. It was the natural prebiotics and probiotics in that tangy, unprocessed yogurt that kept his gut young and his muscles responsive. Unlike processed cow yogurts, goat milk yogurt works with your body's biology, not against it. It doesn't bloat, it nourishes. It doesn't spike sugar, it steadies energy. If you're rebuilding strength, bones, or gut health after 60, goat milk yogurt is one of the most powerful allies you can put on your spoon. Next, let's move to an ancient yogurt that's been a secret weapon for longevity across generations, one that can calm inflammation and rebuild gut balance overnight. Number 3. Greek yogurt, plain, full fat. If there's one yogurt that's earned its reputation as a true superfood for seniors, it's plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. Not the sugary flavored versions that dominate supermarket shelves, but the traditional kind, strained, creamy, and loaded with live cultures. What makes Greek yogurt exceptional is its balance. High in protein, rich in probiotics, and naturally low in lactose. This combination supports the 2 systems that matter most after 60, your muscles and your gut. And unlike most high-protein yogurts today, real Greek yogurt is made through a natural straining process that concentrates protein without destroying beneficial bacteria. Every spoonful delivers powerful probiotic strains, like Lactobacillus bulgaricus and Streptococcus thermophilus, which help digest lactose and improve gut balance. Better gut health means better nutrient absorption, the foundation of energy, cognition, and immunity. In a coastal town in Spain, 70-year-old Carlos started replacing his nightly snack with a bowl of plain Greek yogurt topped with a few walnuts. Within weeks, his digestion improved, his blood sugar stabilized, and his doctor noted better triglyceride levels. "It felt like my body was working with me again," he said. His transformation wasn't from medicine, it was from restoring the bacterial harmony inside his gut. Plain, full-fat Greek yogurt also provides conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, a natural fatty acid that's been linked to improved bone density and reduced inflammation. It's proof that fat isn't the enemy. The right fat heals. So, when you pick Greek yogurt, skip the fruit flavor and reach for the plain one. It's your gut's daily repair kit in disguise. Next, we move to a type of yogurt that's not just healing, it's therapeutic, used for centuries to rebuild the immune system after illness. Number 2. Kefir yogurt. If Greek yogurt is the strong foundation of gut health, kefir yogurt is the repair team that rebuilds what age has damaged. This ancient fermented drink, often called the yogurt that never sleeps, contains up to 30 different probiotic strains, far more than regular yogurt. For seniors, that's a big deal. As you age, your gut microbiome shrinks in diversity, which weakens your immune system, slows digestion, and increases inflammation. Kefir yogurt floods the gut with friendly bacteria that restore balance, fight bad microbes, and even create vitamins like B12 and K2 naturally inside your intestines. A 2020 study from Frontiers in Microbiology found that older adults who drank kefir daily for 12 weeks saw a 54% improvement in gut bacterial diversity and significant reductions in markers of inflammation like C-reactive protein. The participants also reported better bowel regularity and energy levels. Why? Because kefir doesn't just sit in the gut. It colonizes it, meaning the bacteria actually stay and multiply. That's what makes it one of the most powerful anti-aging foods on Earth. 72-year-old Margaret from Chicago began replacing her evening tea with a glass of kefir yogurt before bed. Within 2 months, she noticed her bloating disappear, her sleep deepen, and her joint pain ease. "I didn't know my gut could feel this calm," she said. Her doctor later confirmed her inflammation markers had dropped by nearly half. Kefir yogurt also boosts calcium absorption, helping maintain bone density, a hidden benefit for seniors at risk of fractures. It's tangy, slightly effervescent, and alive in every sense of the word. If your gut has been crying for repair, kefir is the closest thing to a natural prescription. And if you think that's powerful, the next yogurt on our list might just be the rarest and most healing of them all, one that's been protecting hearts and joints for centuries. Number 1. Homemade plain yogurt. If there's one yogurt that deserves to be crowned the king of longevity, it's homemade plain yogurt, the simplest, purest, and most powerful form of all. While store-bought yogurts are mass-produced, pasteurized, and packed with stabilizers, homemade yogurt is alive. It's filled with living bacteria, natural enzymes, and unaltered nutrients that your body recognizes instantly. For seniors over 60, that's the secret: feeding your gut the way nature intended, without chemicals or shortcuts. According to a 2021 study in the Journal of Functional Foods, homemade yogurt can contain up to 100 times more live probiotic colonies than commercial brands, and none of the artificial sweeteners or emulsifiers that destroy gut balance. These live cultures improve digestion, enhance calcium and magnesium absorption, and strengthen the intestinal barrier, protecting against the inflammation that fuels arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. Every spoonful rebuilds your microbiome like a natural pharmacy. What's remarkable about homemade yogurt is its simplicity. All it takes is warm milk, a starter culture, and patience, yet the transformation inside that jar mirrors what happens inside your body. Renewal. When seniors make their own yogurt, they control the fat level, the fermentation time, and most importantly, the bacterial quality. Longer fermentation creates a tangier flavor and even more probiotics, while the natural fats help stabilize hormones and support brain health. Homemade yogurt is more than food, it's living medicine. It restores what time takes away: balance, digestion, and vitality. If you want to feel young again, start with something ancient: a spoon, a jar, and real, living yogurt made in your own home. Because sometimes the most powerful medicine doesn't come from a pharmacy, it comes from your kitchen counter. So there you have it, the yogurts that can either destroy your gut or help rebuild your health after 60. The wrong ones, loaded with sugar, gums, and fake protein, silently feed inflammation, weaken your immunity, and make aging feel heavier than it should. But the right ones, simple, pure, and full of living bacteria, can restore your digestion, lift your energy, and protect your bones and brain every single day. Your gut is your body's control center. Treat it right, and everything from your mood to your muscles begins to heal. It's never too late to start. One spoon of real yogurt can be the start of a healthier life. Which of these surprised you the most? Have you ever tried making your own yogurt at home? Tell us in the comments below. We read and reply to every single one. If you found this helpful, tap that like button, share it with someone over 60 who needs to hear it, and make sure to subscribe for more doctor-backed health tips made simple. Your next great health change might just start with breakfast. If you have any questions or want to share your personal experience, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. We're always listening. Thanks for watching.